All right, guys, so we are back, and believe it or not, it has taken me a week to finish this pizza, this raw pizza. I'm actually in my busy season at work, and so therefore I'm not getting home until late at night. So it comes with the territory. So without further ado, so again, this is our pizza crust. So this is the pizza crust that we started last week, and so I'm going to add on my tomato sauce that I made earlier. The recipe for that is pretty simple. I don't have a recipe written, but what I did was I took a bunch of, I don't really do measurements, but I took a bunch of sun-dried tomatoes, and I had two and a half baby Roma tomatoes, because I wanted this to be kind of chunky and flavorful, since this is a raw recipe. And I also added in some fresh herbs. They were basil, thyme, oregano, and rosemary. And let me see. Oh, and I also added in some dates that I soaked. I added in 3 dates that I soaked. And so then I added some sea salt, onion powder, a little bit more dried herbs, and some ginger, and I blended them up in my blender here. Oh, and I also added in some red onions. All right, so we've added our tomato sauce to our base here, and so you can be creative and start adding on your ingredients. So I actually have here some red onions, so I will put those on. The neat thing about a plant-based lifestyle, unlike when I was a meat eater, is the food is so flavorful, aromatic, and it tastes so good. I mean, you don't even need to cook this stuff, and this won't be cooked. This is raw, but it has so much flavor. And the thing that I'm really appreciating, I'm gonna add it in here, some orange bell peppers. But yeah, you can be so creative. I mean, I'm seeing it's so colorful, that I'm seeing with all of these ingredients, especially as a high raw plant-based vegan now. I also have here, now you may want not to have these. These are very, very spicy, but I love spicy food. So this here is a habanero, some habaneros that I sliced up. So I'm adding that to the pizza as well. So again, if you're not into the heat, I would avoid this. Maybe you'll use some jalapenos instead for your pizza, or some other spice of your choice. But I like habaneros. And let's see what else we have here. We also have, I have some mushrooms here that I marinated. These have been marinating in liquid smoke. So this is actually going to have a sort of smoky, probably practically barbecue type flavor. So yeah, we're going to add that on. I also soak these in coconut aminos. So those of you who are following Dr. Sebi, which I do, but unfortunately with this, I did use coconut aminos, and coconut aminos are not approved, but I do have coconut aminos from time to time. So, but I don't do it often, but especially when I'm having raw foods, I may use the coconut aminos, because I don't use soy, but often I don't like to eat raw mushrooms. And then I also have some mangoes here that I diced, so I'm going to add those on as well for a little sweet. So it'll be kind of like a sweet and spicy combination here. All right. Okay, and finally, oh yeah, I have some arugula. So I will dabble a few pieces of that on. And I also have here some fresh basil. So we will put some fresh basil on this as well. And what's pizza without basil? All right, guys, so here is my final product here. So this is my pizza. Oh, I forgot I also made here. This is like my cheese topping, but I actually made a vegan, this is actually like cream cheese, not cream cheese. This is like sour cream. So I found a recipe online for this, so this is going to be like my cheese topping. So I'm going to drizzle on a little bit of this, which I made using some soaked walnuts. So it was about a cup of soaked walnuts and a half a cup of lime juice and a little bit of sea salt, and I just blended that together. A little bit more there. All right, guys, so here we have my final creation. So we're gonna put this back in the food dehydrator for about an hour and enjoy. So I hope you try this recipe. Let me know what you think of it. Oh, and when it's done, I'll show you the final presentation. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so we are back. And so this has been in the dehydrator for about an hour and maybe 15 minutes. As you can see, today is also my hair wash day, so you'll have to excuse the way I look. I have some Rasul clay in my hair, so and I had to change so that I don't get my blouse messy. But anyway, here is our finished pizza. So I had this in the food dehydrator for 1 hour and 15 minutes while I was doing some errands. And so yeah, so this is my alkaline pizza. I made 2 of them. I think this one, it has the onion in the crust. And then this is our larger one. And what I didn't show you guys before I put this in the dehydrator is I decided to add some cherry tomatoes to these pizzas, just to give it a little bit more vibrancy and juiciness. And yeah, so hope you guys give it a try. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.